On Burning Ground is a post-apocalyptic short story, and as such may contain content not suitable for all audiences. Listener discretion is advised. Now, enjoy the show.
I needed to get them away from camp, away from Mal. Stay in that tree. No matter what happens, you stay in that damn tree. Do you hear me?
Dad!
The lab went for my foot, but got a stick to the skull. Still, they were moving faster now, and more coordinated. They may have been hungry, but soon they figured out how to stop this man and his stick. What would happen then? Don't think about it. Think about something else. The snares. I'd set them up down the ridgeline. The ground was rough and uneven, with slick ash and dense roots. It was hard going for me. It would be hard going for them. But Mal, she'll stay in the tree. She has to stay in the tree. Please stay in the tree. I'm going down the ridge. I'll lead them away.
Don't leave me.
I found Mal's face through the haze and the drifting smoke. Her teary eyes pinning my feet down to the ground better than any snare. If you leave her, then what happens? What happened to Ellie? My wife was dead, and I would be too if I stayed here. This was a killing field, and the pack knew it. Do not come down from that tree until you hear my voice. Do you understand? Tell me you understand.
Dad!
I swung the stick and pushed back the encroaching mud. The shepherd and the lab appeared to be working out a plan and hung back from their packmates. I turned around briefly to confirm my exit was clear, and it almost ended me. I barely got the stick back around fast enough to avoid being knocked to the ground again. The mutt backed off, but not far enough. They were cooking up something, and I didn't like it. Tell me you understand, Mallory. Tell me.
I understand.
2 words, and that's all it took. And all I'd ever wanted to hear from Ellie. I swung the stick one last time, and then ran for the ridge and its snares. My numb leg waddled over the broken and jagged ground, but the pack wasn't moving much faster. I cleared the fishing line and made it a few feet when one of them snarled, no doubt caught up in that invisible wire. Panting and the sound of their paws drove me like a wild horse down the steep incline. I used the stick for balance where I could, and to keep from slipping entirely. To fall now would be the end. They'd closed that little distance I put between us, and I didn't know if I had it in me to stop them. And maybe that had been the plan all along. I hadn't considered it at the time, but maybe leading them away gave Mallory a chance.
Chance for what?
That was Ellie's voice, sharp and indignant, just like it had been when this all started. She'd always been in the positive one in our relationship, the one who believed in the best, in life, and in people. She died because of that belief. I harbored no such illusions, but deep down I wish I did. Life would be better if there was hope. But hope burned. Everything burns.